Hi, this is going to be the April reading for Libra. If it resonates, and I hope that it does, please hit me a like, hit me a subscribe, and please stay tuned because there's going to be some healing recipes coming up very, 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 very soon. So let's get to it. Let's see where we're at. All right, Libras, especially in your career, there's snakes everywhere. I have snakes turning up all over the place. Right here also with the Two of Pentacles. I have snakes everywhere. I'm not saying that everybody at your career or in your job place is not someone to be trusted. It's just be careful because you don't have many people who, it's like a lot of people are gunning for the same thing. It's a very competitive and a cutthroat kind of environment. So make sure that you are watching yourself at every turn because you are someone that they want to bring down in that sense because you're very talented, you're very driven, and that is something to envy, and people usually want to take that away, especially when they are not the ones that are advancing, especially when they're not the ones that are putting forth the work. And it shows that you definitely have been putting forth all of that hard work. Because right here you have the Queen of Cups. It means that you are definitely invested, but you are at a higher level. So, or at least you knowledge-wise are a higher level. And let's definitely get some clarification as to see where that energy, that negative energy is coming from and see how you can combat that because, and it's definitely, once again, my snakes. So here you are Medusa. You're going to be the snake charmer with the Nine of Swords. You're definitely coming into a point where you're going to shut them up or whomever with just by being you. So keep exactly what you're doing, which is staying quiet, staying off to the side. You're really not creating that many waves. You're just silently pushing forward, always keeping balance, always never too much to one side, which is always the greatest way to proceed in these situations because as you can see, you're definitely going to be the one that comes out on top in the end. You're going to have the last laugh in that sense, but also keep in mind that we're going to be seeing a shift in your role in your career. So you're going to be taking on more of a, I don't want to say motherly role because you're not really putting forth that type of emotion, that nurturing. It's more of you're going to definitely be in a leadership role if you are not already, or be taking on more responsibilities, which in turn makes you a bit more responsible as a whole. Also, something that you have been doing is neglecting your health because of the fact that you've been working. So, but when it comes to your health, I'm not saying that you need to go out and start jogging or, doing anything that, when I say health, I mean your mental health also needs help, or not help, it's more of just needs balancing. It needs a moment to rest because you've been pushing it to the limit that you haven't really allowed yourself to come down from anything. Right here, it seems like you're just trying to let go of and enjoy. So with that, you need to get out of old habits of always feeling like you have to be not suffering, but almost like you can't be happy within your realm. You have to always be gunning for the next step. Think of the future, but you can't. Sometimes you have to live in the now, the here. And that we're going to clarify. Why do you have to live in the now and the here? How do you have to live in the now and the here? And you have to seek, right here with the Ace of Wands, you have to seek your your salvation in your own mind almost. It's what can you do on your own that can allow you to let go of and forget about everything else almost. It's, you know, go sailing or go for a walk on the water or go for a walk down the street. Talk to your grandma if she's still here. You know, do things that bring you joy, that bring you peace. You know, take a date to take the kids to the zoo. You know, date night. And speaking of your relationship, so within that relationship that you've got, you have a very, very, very stable relationship. And sometimes I feel like you rock the boat just to kind of test how stable that relationship is. And you have to understand that sometimes the things that we say, the things that we do, we can't always take back, my dear Libra. This is a person that definitely is in your corner, will forever be in your corner, and isn't leaving you anytime soon, because they know what moods you get into, and somehow it's, well, we all can be humans, of course. We all are all very understanding of one another, or we try to be, some of us, when it comes to others' emotions. And you've luckily found a person that almost calms your fires a little bit. It's important that you don't abuse this person. They're always going to be like that little slinky that always bounces back. But sometimes if you don't see the small dents in the slinky, but eventually the slinky isn't going to work the same. So make sure you're throwing some love and some TLC into your relationship this month, because it's very important to, yes, it's always breathing new life into it. Breathe new life into it right there with the Knight of Wands. So it means go out on that date night, take that second honeymoon or that first honeymoon if you haven't even taken one. Find reasons to connect again, to find that essence of what brought you together in the first place, because that's going to almost revert you back to a moment in time that's going to bring you a sense of like that childhood energy, or like that the giddiness. So it's going to almost revive you in another way. So take this rare opportunity that once on the 28th that Mercury comes out of retrograde and goes direct, that is a small window before, like, I think like the mid of April, where no planets are retrograde. So it's a great time to just build, restart, renew, ignite. Find what brought you there in the first place, be it career, be it love, be it health. Find your place. That's what the motto of April is for you, Libra. So we will revisit this in about mid-April, and I hope to see you soon.